This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Ledeen. Here's a look at some of the top stories we're working on this morning. The man accused of shooting a co-worker at Corewell Health Beaumont Troy Hospital is now formally facing charges. 21-year-old Robert Poljusevich went before a judge on Sunday. Police say he fired several shots at the 25-year-old victim, wounding him in the arm and shoulder. Police say the two men were friends, but Poljusevich was allegedly upset that the victim did not invite him to a funeral for the victim's father. The family told police he threatened the victim.
The victim described the defendant as Jekyll and Hyde, and that sometimes he would be easygoing, but other times he'd overreact.
Poljusevich is facing several charges, including assault with intent to murder. He is being held without bond. Police in Taylor are looking for the suspect who shot a 19-year-old man outside of Southland Mall. Police say the suspect and victim got into a fight and that the 19-year-old ran into the mall for help after getting shot in the wrist. It happened Saturday afternoon. Anyone with information is asked to call Taylor Police. Later today, officials of the Trump administration will be in court. They're appealing a federal judge's decision to temporarily block the president's attempt to use the Alien Enemies Act to deport alleged Venezuelan gang members. Meanwhile, the IRS is close to finalizing an agreement with the Department of Homeland Security to help locate people suspected of being in the U.S. illegally. Under the proposed arrangement, immigrations and customs enforcement agents would submit names and information to the IRS, and the tax agency would then cross-reference the information. And a big congrats this morning to the Michigan State Spartans and Michigan Wolverines men's basketball teams. Both squads are moving on to the round of the Sweet 16 in the NCAA March Madness tournament. Michigan will face number 1 ranked Auburn on Friday. Spartans also play on Friday. They take on the 6th seed Mississippi. Let's check in now with Troy for our next weather forecast this Monday. Good morning, Troy.
Good morning, Chris. Today we are dealing with lots of windy conditions through the afternoon, at times gusting close to 40 miles per hour. We are going to be in the 40s for highs today, a chance for a few light snow flurries. That will last through the afternoon and early evening, going to 43 this afternoon and continuing with windy conditions. Could see a little bit of rain mixed in with a little bit of snow, but certainly not adding up too much. As we show you next weather futurecast, you see just a few of those light snow showers, a couple of flurries as this area of low pressure continues to spin on top of us. It does move out by tomorrow through the middle of the week, on through Thursday even. We're going to be clearing out for the most part and drying out. So high temperatures today look like this, close to 40 area wide, 39 today in Lapeer. It will be breezy, making that 39 feel more like the 20s at times. So certainly a chilly day all day long. 40 in Pontiac, 39 in Howell today, 42 for Monroe, and 43 for Mount Clemens. Early morning temperatures tomorrow in the upper 20s, close to 30 degrees, but again feeling like the teens early in the morning tomorrow. We do dry out again for your Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, seeing a mix of sun and clouds Tuesday and Wednesday, but by Thursday lots of sun. And look at the warm up, going to the upper 40s for tomorrow and then the mid 50s for Thursday. By Friday we're in the low 50s with rain chances returning for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but certainly mild, going into the upper 50s once again on Saturday, and the mid 60s for the end of the weekend on Sunday. Not a total washout, but dealing with some rain for the weekend. Chris, back to you.
All right, bring it on. Thanks, Troy. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.